Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. As you know that we have started the chapter number 8, world population. So today I have some slides for you, especially regarding the Pakistan's population and world population. We will make the comparison also regarding Pakistan population in the provinces and other areas. Okay. So this is the map of the world. So we will discuss the areas, population density. So why the density is highest in region A to H, and why the region 1 to H are of very low density. So A, this is A, this is showing the A. We will start here from A. It's the New York, and B, it's the Europe. Okay. And C, this is the Nile Valley. Okay, so Nile Valley, these are the areas where the more people are living. This is the highest population density. And next is the D, Ganges Valley. So Ganges Valley, Indus Valley is also included. So they are showing Ganges Valley. It means that Ganga, Brahmaputra and Indus Valley civilization are included in this area. And E is Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai. And we will see the F, this is the Eastern China. Okay, and G, Indonesia, and H is Japan. Okay, and second we will see the very low population density areas, in which number 1 is northern Canada, and number 2 is Amazon basin, number 3 is North Africa, number 4 is Southwestern Africa, number 5 this is Central Asia, number 6 Northern Asia, number 7 Arctic region, and number 8 Central Australia near Oceania. This is okay. Students, we will see the world most populous countries. Which are the most populous countries? So world's most populous countries are, on number 1 is China, number 2 is India, number 3 is USA, number 4 Indonesia, number 5 Brazil, and on number 6 Pakistan, then Bangladesh, then Russia, and then Nigeria. Okay, so Pakistan is on the number 6. Students, now we will see the population density in the Pakistan. Okay, so this is the Punjab. First of all, we will see the Punjab highest density. Okay, so highest population density in Punjab we have, and then on number 2, this is the Sindh. Okay, in Punjab the big cities are Lahore, Rawalpindi, Multan, Faisalabad. So these are the big cities. Okay, having also Gujranwala, they have the main population. In Karachi, in Sindh, number 1 on the top is Karachi, and second Hyderabad have the population density, highest population density. In KPK, Peshawar is the main city. They have the much population, and others also. In Balochistan, very interesting thing, that is Quetta is the most populous city of Balochistan. But remember that Balochistan covers the 44% areas of Pakistan, but they have only 5% share in the population. Okay, so 5% they have population, but the Balochistan, whole over the Balochistan covers the 44% area of Pakistan, near half. Okay, remember that. So this is the country population. First of all, we will have a look on the what is population. The definition we must clear it. A group of individuals or items that share one or more characteristics from which data can be gathered and analyzed. So what is population? Again, listen the definition. A group of individuals or items that share one or more characteristics from which data can be gathered and analyzed. Regarding Pakistan, Pakistan is world sixth most populous country. Okay, Pakistan is on the number 6. The slide which we share regarding the maps, which was showing that the Pakistan is on the number 6. So with an estimated population of 188 million at June 2016. It is old data but available on the statistical department. Okay, so natural growth rate in Pakistan is 2.05%. With the same growth rate, Pakistan will become the fourth largest nation in 2050. So remember that if same national growth rate 2.05, if we keep this same growth rate, we will reach on the fourth number in 2050. With the median age of around 20 years, therefore it is called a young country. So remember that Pakistan is included in the young country. Currently approximately 106 million below the age of 30 years. Okay, total working age of population is 121.01 million. Labor force estimated 55 million as of 2014 to 15 data. So proportion of population residing in urban centers has risen to 36. So it is the comparison that 36% of the people are living in the urban areas, and rest of them around 64%, okay, are living in the rural side, countryside, or the village area. Now we will discuss the factors affecting the distribution of population. So people live there, where are the different types of the facilities, okay, and the good climatic conditions, and people will not live there or maybe live in the less numbers in the areas which they have the severe climatic conditions. So topography is the also a factor, climate, and next is the soil, where the crops people are growing the crops, where the people will settle more, and water availability people will see, and also the minerals. Mineral means where is the industry available. We are seeing the reasons. Now we will see the factors affecting distribution of population. So two factors are here. Number one is social. Areas of better housing, education, and health facilities are closely populated. So remember that areas of better housing, education, and health facilities are closely populated. Cultural. Places with religious and cultural significance attract people. So places with religious and cultural significance attract people. Students, we will see that what is demography, in which we count the people, size, composition, everything available. So demography is the study of human populations, their size, composition, and distribution across place, and the process through which populations change. Okay, again listen this, it is very important regarding population, for especially census also. So demography is the study of human populations, their size, composition, and distribution across place, and the process through which populations change. Births, deaths, and migration are the big three. So remember that births, deaths, and migration are the big three of demography, jointly producing population stability or change. In broader sense, we will see additional characteristics such as ethnicity, means race, mother tongue, social characteristics, martial status, literacy, educational attainment, women's status, and economic characteristics, employment status, occupation, income also need to be considered when describing population characteristics, because of this people shift from one place to other place and they increase the population of the particular area. So we will see the sources at the end. This is the end. We will see sources of demographic statistics. So which sources we adopt in demographic statistics? Number one is census, okay, and number two is national survey. Through the census we conduct in Pakistan every 10 years now, waiting for the next after 1998. So census, through the census we see the national survey, registration of vital events and demographic studies. Okay, so this was our presentation on the population. Hopefully it will be better for you if just see it and also consider it in your studies. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.